So, let's talk about YouGov. It's a huge platform that basically promises to pay you for your opinions. But with millions of people using it, we've got to ask, is it a legit side hustle or are you just spinning your wheels? We're going to dig into the numbers and find out.
I mean, this is the core question, right? The whole idea that your thoughts on, movies, politics, whatever, could actually put some extra cash in your pocket, it's super appealing. It's the promise that gets millions of us to sign up for sites just like YouGov.
Okay, first things first, let's be super clear. YouGov is the real deal. It's a massive international market research company with a staggering 27 million users. We're talking about a legitimate operation that supplies data to big companies, even governments. So this isn't some fly-by-night website.
And getting started couldn't be easier. You sign up, which takes a few minutes, you answer some basic questions about what you're into, and boom, just like that, 1,500 bonus points land in your account. It really feels like you're off to a great start.
And right here, this is where the story takes a sharp turn. You see that number, 1,500 points, and your brain immediately thinks, hey, that's pretty good. Maybe that's like, what, 15 bucks? It feels like a solid starting bonus. But is it?
Yeah, no, not even close. Those 1,500 points are worth exactly $1.50. And that right there is the first big reality check for anyone hoping to make some actual money on this platform.
Let's just break down the math here because it's pretty important. Look at the column on the right. That's what most people think. 1,500 points, maybe that's $15. But the reality in the middle column is 150. Basically, each point is worth about 1/10 of a cent. So that 500-point survey you just spent 20 minutes on, you just earned 50 cents.
So what does that mean for your time? Well, if you're getting a couple of surveys a week and each one pays you about 50 cents, you are looking at months of doing this just to scrape together enough points for a single $15 gift card. Months.
And look, you don't have to take my word for it. Here's a quote from a real user on Trustpilot. It took them over 10 years to earn a 50-pound voucher. 10 years. That really puts the earning potential, or let's be honest, the lack of it, into perspective.
But it's not just about the low pay. Oh no. We need to talk about the hidden time sinks. These are activities that suck up your time for absolutely 0 points in return.
Okay, here's a perfect example. The site might ask you to fill out more details, like which movies you've seen, to help them find surveys for you, but then it gives you this massive alphabetized list of hundreds of titles. You could literally spend ages scrolling and clicking, and what do you get for all that data entry? A big fat zero. Nothing. So this brings us to the big puzzle, right? The pay is terrible, and you can easily waste time on tasks that don't pay anything at all. So why on earth are 27 million people still using this site? There's got to be something else going on here.
And then you see a quote like this one, and it all starts to click. For a lot of users, it was never about the money. It's about sharing their opinion and knowing that their answers might actually show up in a national poll on TV. That feeling of being involved, that is the reward.
So the real paycheck from YouGov isn't cash. It's something totally different. It's the satisfaction you get from just expressing your views. It's about feeling like you're part of the news cycle, influencing things you see on TV, and maybe just finding the topics themselves interesting. For these users, that feeling is worth way more than the few cents they're earning.
Okay, so we've looked at the good, the bad, and the real reason people stick around. Let's wrap this all up and figure out who should actually be using YouGov and who should run in the other direction.
Honestly, it boils down to this. It's pretty simple. If you just flat out enjoy giving your opinion and you think it's cool to be part of a national conversation, then yeah, YouGov might be fun for you. But if you're actually trying to earn money and you think your time is worth something in dollars and cents, then no, absolutely not. You should look somewhere else.
And if you are in that group that's looking to actually get paid, don't worry. There are way, way better options out there for your time and expertise.
For anyone who's serious about earning, you want to check out platforms like Respondent, Maven, or Prolific. These sites connect you with more specialized research, think academic studies or corporate feedback, and because of that, they pay way more. This is where you go when you want your opinion to be valued in dollars, not just data points.
Which brings us right back to our final question. The answer, it turns out, is totally up to you. It all depends on what you find valuable. Is it the feeling of having your voice heard, or is it cold, hard cash? Only you can decide what your time is really worth.